Hello Pisces. Welcome to your November reading. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Okay, my friends, let's get started. What do I see for you in the first week of November? We're starting with the Six of Cups, and this is a water energy, your energy, Pisces. I see you being very nostalgic during this first week. I see you thinking about the past, thinking about good times. In a way, you're being very dreamy, and that's one of the characteristics of Pisces. And you don't really want to live in the moment. You don't really want to face what's happening, what your current situation is. I do feel that a lot of you guys are mostly stuck into memory lane, just thinking about the past, all the people that you miss from your past, how things used to be, how close you were to people. I'm feeling that a lot of you guys are feeling lonely during this time. You might be away from your family, you might be far from your family members, maybe due to the holidays as well. You're just feeling very distant. You're feeling like you don't have that support, and you rather just dream and think about those good times than face reality and face what is currently going on. There is a sense of not wanting to grow up. That's what I'm feeling. Like you don't really want to take responsibility. You don't want to deal with reality. Reality is too harsh, it's too difficult. You just want to think about the past and stay mainly in a dream world instead of facing things. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting with the Six of Cups. And something will happen for you guys. The chapter will close. We have the Death card as the second week of November. This is an indication that something will come to an end. Maybe for some of you, it might be something unexpectedly, and it's also connected with that Pluto energy, the energy of transformation, being in a way, it's a rebirth. From the ashes, as a phoenix, you will rise again even stronger. So even though it might be something difficult for you to face, might be something harsh, you might feel like I can't do this is too much for me to handle, but at the end of this process, this is for your own benefit. This is happening for the best. This is a good thing that is happening for you. Even though when it happens, you might feel like, oh, why is this happening to me? I can't handle this is too much. In the long run, this will just help you evolve and become a better version of yourself, and it's just part of your growing process. It's just part of your evolution in a way. That's what I'm feeling. And as you can see, even from the card, it's so beautiful. The symbolism is so beautiful. So we have the skull of a deer, and then we have a new plant coming from a new plant, indicating new life. Even life is just a transformation process in a way. Even when we die, we're not really, if we believe in reincarnation, we're just transforming ourselves from leaving this body to moving to another body. We never really die. We're constantly evolving as humans. Our conscious mind, we're just upgrading in a way. I personally believe in that, and that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Just this process of transformation, going through something that might happen radically, something that you might not see coming from. It can be the end of a relationship. It can be problems with your work or different areas of your life that you haven't really expected to happen and you weren't prepared for. But in the third week, I do see that things will start to improve. For some of you, Pisces, I see that you've been going through a time in the previous weeks, maybe even October, that you felt like you felt lonely. You felt like people were only using you to benefit themselves. You felt like you didn't really have genuine, honest people around you. And this is a time when things are going to start to improve. You're going to start believing in people again. Those relationships will kind of heal and start becoming better. You will get out of that shell. You might have taken some time for yourself. You might have felt a bit isolated, like you want to get away from the world. You don't believe people, you're not comfortable with other people, and you just want to be by yourself. You want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on your spirituality. You want to focus on taking care of yourself. But this is, and maybe even focusing too much on negativity, all the things that you don't have, and you haven't been focusing as much in all the things that you do have, all the blessings that you do have in your life, even the fact that you're alive, that you're healthy. That's very important. Sometimes we forget the basics. Nothing is more important than our health. If we're healthy, we can do anything else can happen. We can transform the world around us. But I see you getting out of this situation, so you're going to start feeling better, not as bored, maybe going out with friends. The cups are going to start turning upright, and things will start to improve. But then we go through the last week of November, and even my energy is starting, like I'm feeling the energy from the card, because this is one of the most stressful cards in a way. It has to do with a lot of stress and anxiety, and not sleeping well at night, fearing the future, fearing the present, not knowing what's going to happen. And you're a lot in your mind. You're either too emotional, Pisces, you're either too emotional, or you're too much in your head with your feelings. So this tells me that reality is not as difficult or as bad. There's always a way out. There is always a way to fix things than you actually think, or how you're living it, how you're experiencing reality. That's what I'm feeling with the Nine of Swords. Maybe you have to start focusing more on the positive than focusing so much on the negative, on all the things that might go wrong, or with the Nine of Swords, there is this tendency to victimize yourself. Okay, some of you, be careful. Maybe you're abusing substances. Maybe you're drinking too much, or you're smoking too much, or you're using different drugs or something like that. So try to take better care of yourself, and your mental health is very, very important. With the Nine of Swords, taking care of your mental health is crucial during the month of November. Okay, my friends, and I know it can be very stressful. We're going through very stressful times, so try to do something that makes you happy. Listen to music. I don't know, watch funny videos or funny movies that you like. Dance. Try to stay away from people that drag your energy down, that make you feel bad about yourself. Pisces, you guys have this ability to absorb your environment's energy. You can go somewhere, you can meet someone, and you know how they're feeling. And instinctively, you can connect with their energy instinctively. So it's important to try and stay away from people that are negative, people that bring your energy levels down, that make you feel even more pessimistic about the future, because you already tend to be a bit pessimistic, and you hang around with people that make you feel that way, and that can really, really affect how you're feeling. So that's what I would recommend you guys really take care of your mental health during November. And what will really help you would be to have an amethyst crystal with you at all times. Okay, it's funny, actually, my amethyst looks a lot like the one in the card, and I bought this way before I bought the card. So when I saw it, I thought, oh, this is interesting, and they look kind of the same. This specific piece looks almost the same. So amethyst is an excellent crystal for healing. It especially it helps healing if you have addictions, if you have any sort of addiction, alcohol, drugs, anything of that sort. Meditating, using the amethyst, carrying it with you, it helps you get rid of that addiction. It helps your healing process. It gives you peace. It gives you tranquility. It also helps opening your third eye. Okay, see things clearly. Be able to download messages in a way. It affects your intuition. It affects many areas. It opens your crown chakra. It's an excellent crystal. For those of you guys who feel like you have psychic abilities, and water signs especially do, when your intuition is strong, meditating with an amethyst will help that process as well. So if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling like you don't know what's going to happen, or then talking to your spirit guides, or even having much stronger dreams, that's something that using an amethyst will help with that. Or randomly you might see numbers that have a significance for you, or you might see a specific animal that follows you around, or you randomly see this animal out of nowhere multiple times a day or multiple times during a week. That's all that all has a meaning. Okay, that's a way for the universe to send us messages. So I would definitely recommend using an amethyst or carrying one with you. Amethyst is very common. You can find it anywhere. I don't know where you guys specifically live, but I would suggest this is one of the basics and one of the prettiest crystals as well. A lot of people love the amethyst for its beautiful deep purple color. And then let's move to the oracle of the moon, and the messages. The full moon. Take note of intuitive messages. As I said, you might be getting a lot of dreams during November, or numbers, or random animals coming to you. And especially this is very strongly connected with those of you who have your moon in Cancer, your moon in Pisces, or your moon in Scorpio, in another water sign. Okay, the moon is deeply connected with our emotions. It's connected with that female energy. We're all connected to the moon. Okay, the moon is we know that depending on the stages of the moon, the water in the oceans rises or decreases. So that's our body is 75% water, and we are affected by that. During a full moon, our emotions, we're more sensitive. Our emotions rise. We're more prone to saying something to somebody, or having an argument, or being more, for example, if you're a person that is calm and relaxed, chances are you're going to be more calm and relaxed during a full moon. If you're a person that has a lot of anger within you, chances are you're going to feel more angry during a full moon. It releases that inner instinct within us, that deeper, it's connected with our subconscious mind. That's why it's connected in a lot of movies. You see a wolf howling at the full moon, and that's because it represents our instinct. The deep subconscious mind comes out during a full moon, and in this case, it can be a wild wolf, or it can be something beautiful. If you're filled with joy and happiness and peace, then you're going to be more joyful, more relaxed, more calm during a full moon. It just emphasizes, it brings to light anything that is in the dark. So be very careful. Take notes. Don't because a lot of people have this as an ability, and they don't really nurture it. They don't really activate that power that they have within them. They say, oh, it's nothing. They don't take it seriously. They might have a dream and they don't really think about it. They brush it off. They're like, no, it's just my imagination. They don't take it too seriously. But if you use that intuition on your advantage, it can help you tremendously attract the right people around you. If your intuition, if your gut feeling tells you, the moment you meet someone, it tells you that this is a good person, it gives you good positive energy, then chances are you've met a right person for you. If that intuition tells you that there's something off, then you probably should stay away from this person. But using that intuition is very, very helpful. So I always encourage people, especially water signs, if you feel it inside of you, if you feel something different than other people, if you feel like you have a sixth sense that is more enhanced, that you have strong dreams, or you have the ability to get messages, and you've always perceived things differently from different people, from other people around you, just use that. Okay, use that. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. It's part of who you are. Okay, it's a gift. Embrace that gift. Don't just be fearful and say, oh, I don't want to deal with that. And I see for you guys the messages from, oh, actually, no, this card is from the Oracle of Angels and Ancestors, and is the Moon. Okay, and this card is from the Oracle of the Moon, and it's another full moon. So wow, the energies are super emotional. You'll be very emotional during November, Pisces. And it says, full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches a resolution. The moon is the ruler of Cancer, and Cancer is all about home, family, your immediate family, brothers, sisters, mom, dad, your immediate family. And if you've been having an issue with them, a personal issue, during this time, during November, that issue is going to be resolved. Okay, you might be feeling tense, you might be feeling like a lot under pressure, but things would come to a resolution. Okay, would reach a resolution. I'm not going to say resolve, because it might be different things for different people. If you're going through divorce, because the Death card can indicate a divorce sometimes, or an ending of a relationship, it's going to be more peaceful, calm. You guys gonna come to a resolution together. You're gonna make the best decisions for everyone. It's gonna be peaceful. You're gonna focus a lot on family. So what is important for the family? What is important for the unity of the family? That's what's going to be important to you. Making that a priority, focusing on family, making that be a strong priority. Okay, focusing on your home, focusing on your family, and coming to a nice resolution for everyone. From the Oracle of Love, the message is, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Beautiful message. We have the symbol of the Pisces here, connected with your spirituality, your dreams. And as you can see in this card, and I'm going to connect this with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I do see that you're thinking, some of you, even in your dreams, you have all this, everything is so tangled up, you don't know where to find a way out. Especially I'm feeling for some of you, this has to do with a very close relationship to you, with a person that you love, that you really care for, and the situation is so tangled up that you don't really know what to do. You don't really know what direction to take. Okay, my friends, and just allow things to unfold. Sometimes we focus so much on the future, and we give ourselves anxiety for thinking about what if this happens, or what if that happens. And we think about all these different scenarios, and that just bringing our energy level down, and it's adding to our stress and our anxiety. Let things unfold. Just pause and allow things to unfold. Don't stress. Don't think about the past, because you can't bring back the past. Whatever happened. You can. The future is not here yet, so we don't know what's going to happen with that. So all we have is the present time. All we have is the moment we're currently living. Let's do the best that we can today. Let's be the best version of ourselves today. And this has helped me tremendously myself, to relax and have a more peaceful mentality, and just being more calm in general. This has helped me thinking about one day at a time. I have stopped thinking about a month ahead from now, or 10 years from now, or anything of that sort, because things are constantly changing. So I always try to think in terms of, okay, today, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do today that my future self is going to thank me for? How am I going to be the best version of myself today? How am I going to optimize my time today? And that's all I think about today. I don't think about the future. The past it's in the past, so I only think about today. That's what I'm mostly focusing on, and I would strongly advise you guys to do the same thing, because it really helps stay focused. It really helps to not stress yourself as much, and to be present in the moment, which is very important. Being present in that moment. And I do see that for a lot of you guys, this has to do with a main male in your life. So this can either be, if you're a Pisces woman watching this can be related, or you identify yourself as a woman. You can this can be related to a male, to the man, to a strong male figure in your life. Or if you identify yourself as a man, or you're a man with a main male, this is your energy representing you, in a way, taking control of your life, taking taking that with that using that power, that intuition within you, making decisions for yourself, accepting things, accepting changes, accepting transformation, playing that perfect role, that main actor. So you're the main actor, you're the main hero of your movie, of your life, and taking control over things. Okay, so that's your energy. From the Oracle of Animals, the message is camel. The animal for you is the camel, and the message is trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Okay, guys, very, very, very strong for you. You're the 12th sign of the zodiac, and in a way, Pisces carry within them a little bit of every single sign. Okay, and you know so much about humanity. You have this great intuition within yourself, that's why you're considered the sign of sorrow, in a way, because you're always thinking about other people. You're always putting others before you, but that doesn't make you weak. That just means you have a big heart, and that just means that you have the ability to help others. You are stronger than what you think you are. You have a lot of potential within you. You have all the resources to overcome challenges within you. Just trust in yourself, okay? Be this main male, this main figure. Have this leading role in your life. Take control of things, okay? Take control. Don't let things just happen, because some things you might have to wait, you might have to slow down, but for others, when you need to make that change, or the change is coming, that you be active in accepting it and transforming your surroundings within that change. Okay, don't let that change crush you. Rise from that like a phoenix. Rise from those ashes, rise from that difficulty. Okay. And the last message is from the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction. The message is, I can transform my own world. Let's read what it says. Make lists of positive aspects. Make lists of things that you love and never complain about anything. And as you use those things that shine bright and make you feel good, as your excuse to give your attention and be who you are, you will tune to who you are, and the whole world will begin to transform before your eyes. It is not your job to transform the world for others, but it is your job to transform it for you. A state of appreciation is pure connection to source where there is no perception of lack. Wow, this was very, very strong, very beautiful. I do think that all of us should make a gratitude, sometimes I call it a gratitude list, things that you're grateful for or things that you really love. And consciously, with the law of attraction, it's important that we consciously shift our intention to the positive, to who we want to be. Shift our intention to good things in our life, okay? And if you're going through this period of stress and anxiety and you're not feeling really yourself, what I would recommend is at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep, try to stay away from your phone, try to stay away from media, try to stay away from being bombarded with all this information. Write down a list of things that you're grateful for or things that you love, and before you go to sleep, read that list 30 minutes, because it helps you sink that positive energy into your subconscious mind, okay? And remember I said during the full moon, the energy of the subconscious mind kind of comes in the surface. So if you have all that positivity within your subconscious, you're going to feel even more optimistic and in a good mood during a full moon. And in the morning, the first thing you do, you wake up, you read your list again, and that's a way to keep you focused, that's a way to keep you sharp, that's a way to keep you in the right direction, okay? Very important. I can transform my own world. You can't transform the world for others. You have to start by transforming the world for yourself. If everybody does this for themselves, okay, if everybody does the same thing, then we will all be better people in general, and that way the world will transform itself. And I want to connect this also with the symbolism here. We have 5, okay? So that equals to 10. And that equals to 1. It brings you back to the main male. It brings you back to that strong energy, taking control, okay? Taking control of your life, taking control. And by making decision consciously, writing down positive affirmations, writing down things that you're grateful for, reading them, making a decision that, okay, I'm feeling bad, I'm not feeling good about myself, I'm not feeling good about what's happening around me, but I consciously want to make a shift in the way I feel. I consciously want to improve my life, and right now I'm not going to let this bring me down. I'm going to make sure I feel more optimistic, I feel happier, so let me do something that makes me happy. Boom. And you just like that, you take control. You listen to something funny, you watch a video, you dance, you do something healthy, you go for a run, you try to do anything that keeps you more in nature. Meditate, spend good quality time with positive people. All of that will help you. So you're shifting, you're forcing yourself, you're reprogramming yourself to focus on the positive. Okay, Pisces, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoy your reading. Please share it with other Pisces friends as well so they can get these messages too. And I see you on my next video. Bye-bye.